How is this moment felt when everything is happening by itself? We are turning 180 degrees. That would be strange if it were not a big protest even. But it is the truth. I'm not going to say what you're going to see or feel. I want you to tell me. So we continue. How would this moment be felt when everything is happening by itself? That thought, I think I want to do something. I need to do something. I must do something. That is only a thought which is just arising by itself. But if you see that everything is happening by itself, then that chart or that idea will diminish more and more. When you see, then I can't do anything. I can't do anything for my enlightenment. I hear some people say that is totally true, because it is already here. Everything is already happening by itself. It's not something which starts now. Had always been the case. And there has been a belief that I can do something, I have to do something. But if everything is happening by itself, that belief is not so strong anymore. Doesn't have the charge, the power to make life miserable. But if everything is happening by itself, can't you just relax then? I'm freeing you from the doing. The doing is happening by itself, if it happens. And the power of the thoughts are decreasing when you see that everything is happening by itself. It's not affirmation, it is a seeing. When you look now, we do it together, you see that everything is actually arising by itself. Don't you see that? Everything is really funny and totally ridiculous. That feeling or thinking, and this is very important. Yeah, and when you see that this is also happening by itself, what is the power in the thought then? It can still be some power on the thoughts, but it will decrease with time. Who's going to stop if everything is happening by itself? Who's going to stop that thought, that destructive belief? Everything is happening by itself, including the belief in a doer. But if we see that it's arising by itself, then the charge is diminishing every minute. Just see that everything which is coming, experiences, feelings, body sensations, and thoughts, you just see that everything is actually happening by itself when you look. And everything is, it's not even allowing to be here, because it is already here. Who is going to allow it to be here? So we leave that concept of allowing also. Everything which is arising is happening by itself. And of course, this is not the end. It is the beginning. And it will have a huge impact on your life. A huge. I'm saying something which is totally opposite what you have been thinking your entire life. And you have believed that thoughts. No, no, no. Not everything happens by itself. It's the most awful thing you can hear. And instead of analyzing emotions and the belief underlying, instead of analyzing the personal me, will go directly to the truth. And that will take a little time. But I suggest that you do this sometimes. How would this moment be felt when everything is happening by itself? I know it's a tough one, but it is also extremely effective. You will tell me what's going to happen. I will not tell you, even though I know. Because it's about you seeing it. It's not by adopting a philosophy from some other guy. It's about you seeing your truth, about your life. Then something else is happening by itself. Even the grabbing has an end. Even the aggressive thoughts has an end. The identification with some kind of doing, fixing, is also has an end. It's just one thing after the other. Just a flow of experiences, feelings, and body sensations and thinking, one after the other from morning to evening, in a flow, happening by itself, including grabbing, including identification, including aggressive thoughts, including body tension. All of this will go away. It will go away when we see that I can't fix it. When we leave life alone, everything will be fine. It is already fine. And if you see that everything's just happening by itself, so why bother? You don't have any power to change anything anyway. You can just laugh about it. Oh my God, now this is happening. You're looking to it from the presence level. That is why we're doing this. So you can see that everything is happening by itself, including important thoughts, including fixing thoughts, including me fixing it. Even the thought about me doing things is also happening by itself. And if you remember it during the coming week, please do it. And it doesn't have to be in the situation when you're feeling not so good, because every moment is the same. It's happening by itself. You can do it any moment, because you're repeating the truth to yourself. It will take some time to digest it. It's not a new thought, it's a seeing how it really is. Everything is happening by itself, including destructive beliefs, including emotions triggered, including tension in the body. And maybe the destructive beliefs will be there. Tension in the body will be there, emotions will be triggered. But that is not a problem anymore. Or they will go away, probably. I'm speaking of my own experience here. So people can say, okay, but then I can just sit on the sofa. I can't do anything anyway. So I can just sit on my sofa doing nothing then. And that sort is coming by itself. But what is happening in real life, they're not sitting on the sofa doing nothing. A lot of things are happening all the time. By itself. In every moment, everything is happening by itself. There's nothing else. It's a protesting against it. Yes. Mm-hmm. Don't say, I should not protest or something. Protest will come because it's 180 degrees. Huh? Mm-hmm. But you will also see the positive impact when you see how it really is. And life is total peace, total joy, and total love. That is seen. If there's a protesting of importance and fighting, then that is also happening by itself, and you see it from kind of smiling place. Oh my God, now this is happening. You see it from the presence place. But of course, as you say, the importance, nothing is important really. Seriousness is also going away. If everything is happening by itself, how can things be serious? How can things be important? Everything is happening by itself. And that is happening then. And that is happening. No problem.